Right, this has to be my favourite rig of all. Since the last 6 months, I haven't used this exclusively, because when the situation dictates it, but almost exclusively, the Ronnie rig. Now that, £23 Optimex, size 6, medium curve from our range at Wraysbury, Carp Spirit hooks. These are so sharp, they're ridiculously sharp, which is what you want. No need to sharpen any of our hooks that I see a lot of people doing. That sits up, what are we looking at? Oh, probably ½ inch off the lake bed. The fluorocarbon pushes it away. Almost any lake bed this can be. If you're fishing over really soft stuff, still want to fish a Ronnie, I would put £45 ballista on it with a couple of pop-ups in a bag to hold it up. But most of the time I'm looking for firmish areas. This kicks away from the lead clip, as I've already said. Perfect the situation I want to be in. Little bright pop-up or a match the hatch one, but most of the time I'm using a pink, a white and a yellow, or a little bit of plastic. Ronnie rig, can't fault it, easy to tie up, so successful for me. Right, to tie this up, again, it looks complicated, but it's such a simple rig. Size 6, razor point, medium curve. Small bit of our large shrink tubing pushed up the shank, and you're putting on like a quick, they call it a Ronnie, quick change Ronnie swivel with the loop on it, with the ring on the bottom. Push the shrink tubing up the shank of the hook, connect it with the ring swivel, the quick change one, melt with my little turbo lighter onto the, now please be aware you can burn your fingers with these things. Obviously they're very hot, which shrinks the tubing down. Once done, give the hook a few seconds to cool down. Over the pointed hook, sorry, goes a ring swivel, very small minute ring swivel, which is your bait retainer. One of our Carp Spirit little rubber retaining beads. Always put it opposite the barb of the hook. For me, that gives perfect presentation, and the way the hook leans over is absolutely bang on. It's what I've been most successful with, where I place that. I attach to that whatever length you require of the £23 Optimex. Cannot fault this hook link, very strong, completely invisible in water, and with the dynamite hit and run range, I don't need to add extra weights. It just about wafts out, it just sits perfect. The hook wafts down the lake bed and sips up like a little block of flats on the lake bed, spins perfectly. I've had so much success on this rig in the last 6 to 8 months. I really am at pains to change it to anything else. So simple to tie, Ronnie rig.